Everything came up the Colonials' way on this Saturday night at the RMU Island Sports Center. I'm Matt Gajtka. This is your RMU Rink Report. Our final one for the regular season on senior night. The Colonials defeat Mercyhurst 4-3 to lock up not just a season sweep of the Lakers, their chief rivals in this league, but also home ice advantage in the upcoming first round of the playoffs. That's right, the Colonials pulled it off with 4 points this weekend. They vault over both Holy Cross and Army. Yes, results went their way away, but also the Colonials took care of business. And for Derek Schooley's team, it's the kind of weekend and the kind of moment they've been waiting for all season long.
Something fell our way for once. We've been that team that hasn't got bounces. They haven't got the breaks that we wanted. We've been saying we're a better team than a 10th place team, and now we're a home ice team. It's still not good enough, but we found a way to squeak into home ice and play a Holy Cross team that we've seen numerous times in playoffs. We've already played them 4 times this year. It's the scores have been exactly the same. I think we won by 2, they won by 2 here. Same thing happened out in Worcester, and we're 2-2. So it's going to be a tightly contested, hard series that we've got to be ready and focused and determined to play and come together at the right time.
Robert Morris got 9 total goals on the board this weekend, one of their biggest outputs of the season. The offense was there. The pucks were going to the net. Defensemen and forwards both were funneling shots to the front against a couple of Mercyhurst goalies. But you know what? It came down to the penalty kill, actually, in the third period tonight as RMU locked up home ice in the first round. Defensemen like Brendan McKellian and Aiden Gajtka, both freshmen, were thrown out there into the mix. Alex Robert carrying the load as Eric Israel and Sean Giles, who was kicked out of the game in the third period, were unavailable for those key moments. Mercyhurst had 4 power plays in the third. Here's McKellian on the experience of being on the ice in clutch spots.
You know, it felt good. I mean, you know, when our D, you know, fall, unfortunately, you know, penalty like Giles late in the game, you know, that's where a time where we have to step up big, and you know, that's where we earn our stripes. And I thought we all did a good job of that. We went out, we just played hard and did what we had to do to win, and we got the job done.
In addition to Aiden Gajtka getting his first NCAA goal, Jacob Coleman scoring early on. The game winner ended up going to Luke Lynch. Lynch, who hit the post or crossbar twice earlier in this game, finally got a bounce. He's been a bit snake-bit when it comes to finishing this season. This time, though, his shot from the slot bounced off of Derek Barash of Mercyhurst and under goaltender Colin DeAugustine. It definitely made Lynch smile at the end of this one.
We definitely kept it close in our minds. We knew that if we did our jobs and then if the dominoes fell into line, they did, and we just focused on taking care of our end of the deal, and you know, we did, and then good things happen, and we haven't had a lot of home games this second half of the year, so it's definitely going to be good going into playoffs for us.
So what's next? Well, every team in Atlantic hockey, out of the 11 total, are guaranteed to make the postseason, so survival wasn't at stake this weekend, but RMU can play at home after spending so much of the second half of this season on the road. They will host Holy Cross. They've already played the Crusaders 4 times this season. The 2 sides split those 4 games right down the middle. Holy Cross splitting here in December, and RMU splitting up in Worcester, Mass. just last month. But now it's a best of 3 to see who advances to the AHA quarterfinals. So we'll talk to you next week. Same place, same time, Friday night, 7 o'clock, Game 1 against Holy Cross.